Hey, it's Nickelback TV.
What's up, man? It's your boy, Mr. Nickbag TV, aka Blogaholic. Gotta get some more of my coffee. Black coffee, no sugar, no cream. That's the type of girl I need down for my team. I gotta say that every time I drink coffee. I don't know why. It's just people always ask me that too. They be like, "How do you want your coffee?" I like my coffee black coffee, no sugar, no cream. That's the type I need down for my team. That's when hip hop was pure. It was pure. Black coffee, no sugar, no cream, bro. One of my favorite songs. But anyway, let's get into this, man. Fat Joe. I guess he's starting to get the you know what? Woke eats woke, bro. That's what it is. When woke is like a woke. The wokeism eats wokeism. Like when you have nothing else to attack or to see what's wrong, you eat yourself. Like what's wrong with this? So right now, Fat Joe is being a victim of woke eating woke on woke violence, man. So people are coming at Fat Joe about using the N word. And you know what? He's been using the N word since like 1993. So that's something Fat Joe has always done. Like he came into hip hop using that. And I always thought, like, is it cool for Fat Joe and the Terror Squad to use the N word? Is that okay? I mean, I don't know. I'm not from New York, so I don't know how that goes. But I saw the story, Fat Joe, he kind of was, saying that, he used the N word because he feels like he's black. He feels he didn't know he was black till his mama said you're Latino or some crap. He said his mom's lives in the neighborhood, 99% of black people. He grew up around black people, so he feels he has the right to say the N word. When he asked the most, he said, "I'm not a racist. I'm the least racist person." And when people have to tell them they're not a racist or the least racist person, that probably means they're a racist. I don't know how that goes, but anyway, Fat Joe, he says, he can use it because I guess he feels like he's black. So my question is it okay for Fat Joe to use the N word? If so, should Eminem be allowed to use the N word? Eminem can use that same logic. I grew up in Detroit, around all black people. I grew up in the black culture. Why can't I use it? And the thing about it is this, man. I'll be honest with you when it comes to the N word. As a kid, I really didn't see too much wrong with the word because that's just the culture. That's just how I grew up. Now, as an adult, I don't use it as much as I don't even use it. I don't think at all. I don't even think I use it at all. And I think Fat Joe, he has to be at least 10 to 15 years older than me. And I feel like at this point in my life, using that word is kind of like it doesn't it's not a term of endearment. It's not something a proud word to say. It just shows a lack of growth. I mean, as a youth, maybe you don't know too much, use that word, and that's what it is. But I think now and where we at in 2022, it's becoming more like why even use it if you don't want white people to use it. If you look at it as a racist word or a red hot word that if the other race uses it, that is deemed worse than almost murder, that you shouldn't use it either, man. I think at this point in time, that's one of the words that shouldn't be used by anybody. I think the word should really be canceled. And I don't care if you white, I don't care if you blacker than black. I don't care. And that's just how I feel about the word. Like I don't even use it anymore. Like I don't even know. I can't even remember the last time I even really said that to a person, or even said, "What up, my nigga?" I don't even do that anymore. It's just something I don't know if it just subconsciously, left out of my vocabulary. Like I said before in the other videos, probably because I stopped, watching so much or being influenced by so much rap and out of that, and I'm pretty much out of the whole hip hop culture. I'm out of all of that. I don't even like consume it as much, or I'm not involved with it as much. So maybe that's why I don't use the word as much, and maybe that's a good thing. And what I'm saying is, this dude Fat Joe, he's probably pushing 50, if not already. And for him to really defend the word and say he still uses it so easily and so just everyday conversation. It's just like, dude, you're not showing any type of growth with your life, and that's a bad look. So, is it okay for Fat Joe to use the N word? That's not my place to say he shouldn't use it or he can. He's allowed to because I'm black and I'm giving him permission. What I'm saying is, I don't think nobody should really use the word. Period. I think the word should just be done with. I think the word is so polarizing that nobody should use it then. It's like if we stop using it as black people, then maybe white people wouldn't feel like, okay, you guys use it, why can't I use it? If I feel like I'm a part of the culture, and that gives them some type of reason to use it. Or why can't they say, if you guys use it so much and I feel like I identify with you guys, it's just, it's too much, man. It's like either everybody can use it or nobody uses it at all. I don't think a race I don't think just because I'm black I should be allowed to use it and you can't. I just don't think. It's just, to be honest with you, it's too much to even talk about. Like, it's a word. It's just dumb. It's like cracker. Do you see why people call themselves cracker? No, because they know that it's a stupid word and they don't think of themselves as crackers, as rednecks. Now, you do have some white people who call themselves rednecks as a term of endearment, but you don't see that as something that a white person that got up like in corporate America, they don't say, "Oh, what up, my redneck? What up, my cracker?" On their off time because they feel like that's beneath them. That's the difference, man. That's weird too because white people, they don't they know cracker, redneck, things like that, white trash, words like that. They know that's derogatory towards them. Then when they get to a certain position, they try to leave that away from them. They don't even want to identify with that type of stuff. Like, I work with a lot of white people, and they always say, "Oh, that person, she's white trash," or look at that person, redneck. They look at it like, I'm not a redneck. I'm not about to use that as a term of endearment because with that definition, um, equates to is not me. So why would I even lower my standards to say, haha, I'm a redneck, what up? Even though I feel like I'm above that. Just like with the word nigga. That is a bad word. It was attached negatively, but we took it as a term of endearment and we use it no matter what position we in life, and we still, fall back on that. And that's a sign of mental illness. That's mental illness. Like, if you think about it, dude, like a dude, get to a level in their life where they not associated with the hood or anything negative, but they feel just to keep, the realness, they gotta still say on their off day, "What up, nigga?" It's like, why? Why would you still want to be associated with a word that is being, anti society? It's an anti word. So why would you still promote that word just because you want to show people that you still down? But why don't white people feel like they need to feel that they're still down by saying, "Yeah, I'm white trash and I made it. I'm still white trash. I'm white. I'm a redneck. I'm a cracker." I don't get that, man. It's really weird. It's a really um, strong mental illness by a lot of people, and I see it a lot, man. Like, I see it a lot where I'm at, man. I see people who makes really good money, and they're black too, and they see me, and we talk, and outside of the view of other white people, "Oh yeah, nigga," I'm like, bruh, for real? Like, this is how you talk like this when we are in front of them. Now we are together. Now you want to, unloosen your tie and say that to me. Are you trying to make me feel more comfortable? I don't know. But I try to sustain from it. I try to be like, you know what, man, I am not about to do that. I'm not about to lower myself. That's not how I want to be seen. That's not how I want to be viewed. And if that's not how you want to be viewed and seen, you shouldn't use the word anyway. You shouldn't even use it to anybody. And that goes for everybody. So I think right now that word is just automatically needs to be canceled in general. I don't think nobody should use it. I don't think it should be a term of endearment. I don't think it should be a word only used by black people. I just think the word needs to be pretty much done for. And I see a lot of entertainers and people who subscribe to the Black Lives Matter when they on their own platform use it freely. And it's like, why are you using it freely now? When you sitting there at the table with Warren Buffett, Bill Gates, and Obama and all the people, you don't do it. Like I said, I guarantee you, I guarantee you, all these entertainers, actors, rappers, all them people who use the word nigga, I bet you they would never call Obama a nigga. I bet you they would never disrespect Obama and say, "What up, Obama?" And see Obama say, "What up, my nigga?" I bet you they would never do that. But they do it to everybody else. It's a weird mental illness with the N word. And it's one of those conversations that needs to be just done, man. So is it okay for Fat Joe to say it? I'm not here to say if he should or he can or he not, or give him permission or not permission. I'm just gonna let you know from my standards, I don't even use the word no more. I don't think it needs to be used no more. I don't think it needs to be an issue because it's a negative word. It's not positive. It's not cool. And I think people should just start to see that the more you use it, the more power you give, and the more it can be used against or for. It's so weird right now, man. We live in a weird time right now where people just do weird things, man. So that's my whole view on it. What y'all think, man? It's your boy.